Great. I'm so sorry. I like it. All right, we can talk more about that. I love that you shared it with me. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. How was your summer? Good. What did you do? What were some activities that you did this summer? There were so many, right? Swimming? I like that activity. Swimming? A pool party. That's great. That's great. I love that you go swimming together. Any other summer activities? What did you do? Yeah. Great. So you went to the park, you went to go see grandparents, you went swimming. I've noticed a common theme here. Lots of us went swimming this summer. I went swimming this summer too. And here are some things that I saw in the pool. I wonder if someone wants to hold this. Do you want to hold this for me? Yeah? Who else wants to hold something? Both of you can hold it. Here. Look, look, look. The two of you can hold this on this side, and you can hold it on this side. We can all hold something. That's great, right? Good. So, have you seen these things in the pool? Yeah? And when you put them in the pool, what do? They float, right? Yeah. And if you were to hang on to this pool noodle or this ball, what would happen? You'll float. Yeah, isn't that neat? Okay, some of us know how to swim without floating. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay. Can, can we can we use our listening ears for just a minute? I really love all this sharing. So, in all this sharing, the children shared that some of us like to swim with these floaties because they help us and they're fun. And some of us who don't quite know how to swim yet also use these. And my little son, who's not even one, uses a floaty. He's in a tube, so he can float above the water too. And I think that is so wonderful that we have these fun floaties to help us stay above the water. And I was thinking about all of these floaties and swimming when we're talking about today's gospel story. And the disciples, Jesus' friends, the ones who follow him and do all the teaching and healing with Jesus, they're in a boat. And the boat also floats on water, right? We can go in boats. Yeah, and that's wonderful. Okay, I love that you're sisters. Can we listen for just a minute to the story? Okay, and then, so the disciples are on a boat, and the wind picks up really strong, and then the rain comes, and the boat is wobbling and tipping everywhere. How do you think everyone felt on that wobbly, tippy boat with the storm? Yeah, scary. What else do you think? Very scared, yeah. I would be very scared too if the boat was wobbling and tipping. Yeah. And worried. Okay, let's hear one more. What would they feel? One more. What would they feel? Oh yeah, they could be scared. Yeah, they might die. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's listening. What did you want to say? Yeah? Okay, we can talk more in Children's Chapel. So let's use our listening ears one more time. So Jesus comes to the very scared disciples on the water. He comes walking on the water. And they are so afraid because they've never seen anything like that happen before. I would feel so afraid too. They even thought he was a ghost. But he says, "Don't be afraid. It's me, Jesus. I'm here." So one of his disciples, Peter, says, "Jesus, if it was really you, tell me to come walk on the water to you." So Jesus says, "Okay." And so Peter gets out of the wobbly, shaky boat and starts walking towards Jesus. And he does it for just a second, right? It's shocking, I know. But then he looks at all of the wobbling boats and the shaking boat and the wind and the rain, and he gets really scared. Of course, it's so scary. And he begins to sink. And he calls out, "Jesus, Jesus, help." And immediately, Jesus reaches for him and pulls him up out of the water. Isn't that amazing? Jesus is right there to help. So I think that when we get scared, or when we're frightened, or worried, or we don't know what to do, we can also call on Jesus. Because just like when we're in the pool and we need help, and these floaties can give us a break, and they can help us swim above the water, Jesus can also help us when we're worried or afraid or don't know what to do. And there are some specific ways that we can ask Jesus to help. So we're going to go to Children's Chapel and read a very special, let's listen just one more time. We're going to read a very special story, and then we're going to have a really exciting craft that helps us to call on Jesus, okay? There might be. Let's go see in Children's Chapel, okay? So anyone who would like to come to Children's Chapel, parents, grandparents, you're also welcome to join.